They just take off across the field. You can see them out there, widely spaced, probably about 7 or 8 feet apart. Yeah, tell me what that is. I'm gonna go over and stand by it in a minute. Hang on. Well, I just fell off the ladder.
Hello, Bigfoot enthusiasts. Scott here from Blue Mountain Bigfoot Research, and today we're releasing a new series that we're going to have on the channel here, and it's called Footprint Fridays. And what it's going to consist of are reports I've gathered over the last 25 years that I really haven't shared. I've used them for research purposes and for data points on maps, and now I think it's time I can let some of these out into the public. So here's our first report. Please enjoy this new series and like and subscribe. Alright, this report comes from a place called Cornucopia, Oregon. It's situated in the Wallowa Mountains, which is part of the Greater Blue Mountains. It's near a place called Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge in the United States. And not far from where this report was taken, we found a tree structure near a place where they filmed a movie years and years ago called Paint Your Wagon. Back in the day, Cornucopia was one of the largest gold mines in Oregon. It employed a lot of people. In fact, my great-grandfather and my grandfather both worked in that mine back in the day, but it kind of crashed in 1929 with the fall of Wall Street, and today it's just a ghost town. Okay, and now on to our report. Now this report was filmed December 26, 2016. I did not receive it until the next spring, so I never got a chance to go out and see the footprints in the snow myself. But I'm glad he had the wherewithal to film some other tracks that on his porch. The deer trails that led onto his porch where they came up and ate the plants off his porch. So that tells me a couple things. One, he knows the difference between a Bigfoot trail and a deer trail, but secondly, it shows that there's some, deer food for the Bigfoot out there. Now, this is in about 6 feet of snow, which is not unheard of in this area in the wintertime. This is a pretty high elevation. They get a lot of snow every year. So he walks over to the other side of the porch where he finds these footprints that go through his yard and then over a fence out past this field, and eventually it goes up a hill. He did follow him on his skis, he told me, and that where it went over the fence, he followed about a half a mile past that, and then it went up a hill so steep that he couldn't ski up it or even hike up it. He didn't even want to try. Now, in the film he said these prints were 7 to 8 feet apart, but then he goes out in the film and tries to step between them, and I notice he gets about halfway with one step, so I'm figuring the step length is about 6 feet, because the average human step length is about 3 feet, and especially in this deep of snow. He did get up on his roof, climbed a ladder to get up on his roof, and filmed the footprints, so you got a good view of them. But he then fell off the ladder, and I'm glad he was okay. He landed in deep snow, so I used to do that a lot when I was a kid, just jump off the roof into the snow. A lot of fun. But he did get a good shot of this trackway from the rooftop, and you can tell that the tracks are in line like he's walking a tightrope. And this is typical Bigfoot trackway, and I think he did a fantastic job filming it. And he showed where it came down, off the hill, through his yard, over that fence where there was hair caught on the barbed wire fence, but that's a whole nother report coming soon. And out across this field. So tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, get out there and look for Bigfoot.